He was so mad because no one had paid attention to him that he didn't pay attention to the angry dark clouds that were gathering in the skies. Over rocks and under rocks, Raz climbed higher and higher and higher. He would have kept climbing to the very top had it not been for a bright bolt of lightning and a loud clap of thunder. It happened so quickly that he jumped off the edge of the path and landed right on top of a craggy boulder. He grabbed onto the rock as the thunder and lightning crashed around him. Poor Raj looked about and realized that now there was no way to get down. The sky was snapping around him, and far below he could see the other goats grazing in the meadow. Boy, he said through chattering teeth. They never paid attention to me before, but I really wish they would pay attention to me now. He took a really deep breath and shouted, "Help! Help!" The other goats looked up and smiled their little goat smiles and went right on munching the lush green grass. Oh no! I've teased them so much before that they won't notice me now when I need them. And I began to cry soft little tears. It might have been hanging on that rock until this very day if the boulder bunnies hadn't realized that something was wrong. You know, said one of the bunnies, I think he's really in trouble. They all looked up, and because the bunnies were looking up, the goats also looked up and saw poor Raz high on the peak of the mountains of the highest of high. That little goat is in trouble, and we've got to help, said the bunnies. They began hopping into the foothills with the goats right behind them. They scampered up the mountain until they were on the ledge of the rock right above Razzmatazz. But how are we going to get him off the rocks? Said one of the rabbits. The goats thought for a bit, and just as another lightning bolt flashed, they came up with an idea. They told it to the bunnies, and since there was no other plan, they all agreed. One of the goats gently picked up one of the bunnies by the tail and slowly hung him over the edge. The next bunny climbed up on the goat's back, climbed over his head, and down to the first bunny. Very carefully, he grabbed his ears and they hung down even farther over the edge. One by one, all the bunnies hung down on the bunny chain until the final bunny was right in front of Razzmatazz. He was so shocked at seeing a bunny hanging there in mid-air that he didn't know what to do. Put your arms around my waist, said the bunny, and we will pull you to safety. He did as he was told, and then, with all the goats pulling and tugging, they lifted him to safety. With Raz safely in the lead, all the bunnies and all the goats walked slowly down the trail from the highest of high. From that day forward, Razzmatazz contentedly grazed in the misty meadows of mountain of the highest of high. And whenever he felt that somebody was paying attention to him, he would lower his head, stomp his feet, and gently bump a boulder. The end. I hope you enjoyed listening to the story. Share it with your friends and family and have fun. And don't forget to learn a lesson from it. We have to be contented, but it doesn't stop us from exploring and discovering the best that we can ever achieve. Thank you. Bye.